And we're back. Hello and welcome to Dream Daddy. We just got done with a horrific workout with Craig, and now we gotta go meet Mr. Vega, which we already know is Hugo. And I am trying to get to the point where I can romance Robert. And that's all I'm doing. So the rest of this is just kind of fluff. But, like, I hadn't seen that Craig thing. That was cool. I had not done that before, so, you know, new content. Oh, this is the same, though. That's very interesting. Because, like, before we were barely awake and feeling pretty haggard because we had a fun night. This time, it's because we woke up and chose violence against our own body. So I'm curious, like, there's something else that you can do. There's gotta be. Like, you just continue sleeping, but then someone probably shows up on your doorstep or something. And I check my watch, and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, is it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker. I feel like we can skip this. Because we did all of this, none of this should be able to change, so... Cool. Amanda and I get back home and start cooking some dinner. I found this artisanal mac and cheese recipe online that I've been dying to try. Artisanal? There's 2 ingredients to mac and cheese. You got mac, and then cheese. Dad, please try and enjoy the finer things in life. I think you, of all people, should be able to appreciate what one can do with cheese. Plus, it has bacon in it. Aren't we as a society collectively over bacon? Bacon never stopped being good. It just has a PR problem. We get to work on the recipe. Amanda measuring things out and handing them to me to dump in the bowl so I can feel useful. Amanda puts me on bacon duty, so I chop a bunch and toss it in a pan to get it sizzling. The key to good mac and cheese is a balance of texture and flavor, Pops. Not only are we going to want the fullness of cheese and bacon, but we also need to counterbalance it with the crunchy mouthfeel of breadcrumbs. Check on the bacon. Still pink and rubbery. I give the pieces a little stir. Wait, what's a mouthfeel? You know, when you eat your stuff and it's the texture. Listen, I've been watching a lot of the Food Channel, and honestly, I don't know what it means. It just makes me feel sophisticated to say. No, I get that. Every time I watch that channel, I just feel in order. Hungry, jealous, insecure about my cooking ability, and then hungry again. I like the mouthfeel of that sentence. Oh my god. Amanda, mouthfeel isn't just about food, it's also about words that are fun to say. Gregarious. Ooh, I do love lenticular. Boisterous, defenstrate. I think defenstrate is to, like, throw someone out a window. Check on the bacon. Check on the bacon. Getting there, starting to brown up. Cattywampus. Check on the bacon. Bacon sizzling away, it smells good too. Give that sucker a flip, because I know I've burned this bacon before. Nice. Good work, Dad. Bacon can easily overheat and cause a grease fire. I'm proud of you for remaining vigilant. We literally just moved in here, and I'm dead set on not burning this place down. Eyes like a hawk. Amanda finishes up with the mac and cheese, and I toss the bacon bits in there. After stirring it all together, it takes a taste. How's the mouth feel? Scrumptious. Fantastic. Oh, I thought that said testicular. Yeah, we're going with testicular. Not an actual word, but I'll allow it. She tries a spoonful. Taste-tacular. We settle in on the couch with our bowls of mac and cheese. Ah, cool. Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers is on. Your favorite, right? Ah, hell yes. They have to make it to the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts so but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This isn't okay. We have already seen this as well. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife is a wonderful sense of humor, but please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All of the guys are really excited to meet you. Here, let me introduce you around. Hey, Carousel. Have you met Brian yet? I have not. I don't want to meet Brian. Ooh. Hey, Brian, come over here for a sec. A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt, I am the only Hawaiian shirt wearing person here, jogs up to me. Hey. Brian, this is Carousel. He just moved into the neighborhood. Well, pleased to meet you. Put her there. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip. Nice. Regret nothing. Samesies. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? I'm more of a hugger. Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one, in the cul-de-sac. Oh, the one that's just like mine, but smaller. Kinda hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. Leaner, small houses are safer. I'm happy there. Got no worries about its size as long as me and my daughter are happy. Well put. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Hello. Hi. What grade are you in? 5th grade. Can you imagine if Dreed wasn't a cute game? So many fights. Bloodbath. It would be. Like, and the worst part is, I don't think, and I could be wrong, I don't think you can beat Brian in the mini Pokemon game, and I'm hoping they don't make me do the Pokemon game. We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag? That's exactly what bragging is. Amanda's smart too. Yeah. Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Let me introduce you to Damien. Joseph beckons a tall man in gothic attire over to the conversation. Good eve, friends. Damien, this is our new neighbor, Carousel. Ah, so lovely to meet you. Damien shakes my hand and then bows. If ever you're interested, it would bring me great pleasure to host you for a spot of afternoon tea. Wow, yeah, that sounds rad. Splendid. Well, I must be off. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Damn. What a classy dude. Wow, I think I've actually met everybody else. Great. I bet you're excited to get to know everyone better. Hope you both enjoy yourselves. What about Robert? Amanda and I mill around and try to some of the food spread out on the table. I pick at some deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. I don't want to have to make friends. Aww. Come on, Dad. Who are you gonna party with when I go off to school? Myself. But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Ugh, they're gonna talk about the weather. Dad. Go. Do it. Make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad. Bye. Amanda shoves me into the corner of the yard. Well, there was nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? That guy who kept trying to one-up me. That mysterious goth guy. Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. Wait a second. All of these people live in our cul-de-sac? Can't be right. I'd better investigate. Okay, so we're here for Robert. So we're gonna talk to Robert and Brian. I glance across the yard and notice Robert and Brian chatting over drinks. And I don't think I want to deal with being one-upped by Brian or whatever happened with Robert last night. Oh no, they caught me staring. Oh no, Brian's waving me over. Shoot! I flash a smile and walk over to them. Hey, guys. Carousel, how the heck are you? Settling into the neighborhood all right? Oh, you betcha. Got the living room in order, at least. That's great to hear. I've been doing some living room work as well. Finally got the 50-inch in there. The game looks great in high definition. Oh boy. Carousel, have you met Robert yet? Yeah, we've met. Robert regards me over his whiskey. Good seeing you again. We were just talking about my most recent camping trip. Spent a night out in the woods with Daisy and Maxwell. She's definitely an outdoorsy one. Even caught her first fish. It's good to see you taking your daughter out like that. I bet she loved it. And it's great that she loves the outdoors. Mine loves being inside. Brian raises his eyebrows at me. Being inside, making art. She won a local competition for that art. Yep. Did I put it on too strongly? Robert stares at me blankly for a second. Anyway, I haven't gone camping in years. Not since last time. Same here. Well, things change once you have Wait, what happened last time? Robert takes a long sip of whiskey. Well, old Johnny Boy and me were out in the backcountry. Johnny Boy's a strong kid. Met him in my army days. Comes from Kansas. They build him tougher out there. Anyway, things go south pretty quick. Johnny Boy breaks his ankle when the rope bridge snaps. You could see the bone popping through the skin. Johnny Boy's screaming now, crying for his mama, losing blood. We're 2 days out from the next living soul, and here I am with my dear friend bleeding out in front of me. I'm able to dress the wound, but now I got a fireman carry a 6-foot, 180-pound man over some of the toughest terrain I've ever been in. I wouldn't lie to you. There were moments during those 2 days when I thought about leaving old Johnny Boy. But you build a bond with your brothers in arms, and that bond never breaks. I got that boy back to civilization, but I lost some of me out there. I guess that's camping for you. God, that smile. Oh, every time. Every time I feel that smile in my everything. Brian and I stare in disbelief. Robert takes another long sip of whiskey. I'm just kidding. My friend John and I went inner tubing down a river and he lost a flip-flop. Miss that kid. Brian and I laugh nervously. Or am I kidding? Brian and I tense up again. I'm kidding. Ah. Amanda and Daisy barrel up to us laughing. Daisy is holding a paper plate in front of her like a steering wheel. We gotta get off this haunted truck. Oh no, the ghost locked the doors. Quick, hit the emergency escape button. But trucks don't have emergency escape buttons. Then hit the brake, I guess, and then we'll get out of the truck. The imaginary truck. Anyway, we're safe from the ghosts. But how will we ever survive this Arctic tundra? Daisy, you might have to eat me. Are you prepared to do that? I'm prepared to do anything to survive. That's cold-blooded. I like that. Although I'm not sure I have the materials required to properly cook you. You know, that reminds me of the last time I went skiing. Robert? Wait a second. Are you guys playing Long Haul Ice Road Paranormal Ghost Truckers? Yeah. Amanda and I love that show. It's the best, especially that episode where Callum hides Flint's keys and Flint retaliates by breaking an ancient cursed urn and sending the spirit after him. Yeah! Such quality reality television. I don't watch a whole lot of television, but I do enjoy that show. That and war documentaries. Alright, Daisy, I found us a couple of bugs. They're gonna make a great meal, lots of protein. Gonna keep us from starving out here in this harsh, icy wasteland. But there's a whole table of food right over the... Daisy, it's a game. We're playing pretend. It's what kids do. Live a little. Amanda gives Daisy a handful of gummy worms from the snack table. They eat them with mock disgust. Let's go find kindling for a fire. Okay. Not an actual fire. Because we're playing pretend? Now you're getting it. Daisy and Amanda run off. What a cute couple of kids. Man, I've never seen her get along with anyone so quickly. I guess Amanda just sorta has a way with kids. That's kind of amazing. Daisy doesn't really get along with kids her age. Huh. It's nice that he's not trying to one-up me this time. Maybe we can have a regular friendship after all. We're not gonna try it, though. We're not. Really? She just kind of keeps to herself. Her teachers say she spends every recess in the library. I think the other kids are intimidated by her intelligence. There it is. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Amanda was shy at Daisy's age, too. She used to have a habit of crawling under tables and crying every time we took her to a restaurant. She bit people, too. Oh, kids, right? Gotta love them. You're required to, by law. I hear that. Well, since they're getting along so well, maybe we should try to put together a little play date for them. They do seem to be getting along really well by the thought of continually hearing about Brian's accomplishments is rough. Yeah, that'd be nice. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Go meet some of the other fellas. Okay, so I know this is... Tell you what. We're gonna do this one, but instead of me ranting about Picasso and how he is a butthole, we're going to... We're gonna skip all of this because it's gonna make me mad otherwise. We're gonna talk to Craig this time. Turn my attention to Craig, who seems a little more attentive to my existence. How'd resistance training go the other day? Great. Little River here is a great cheerleader. Aren't you, tiny bro? Craig grabs River's arms and waves them around. You can do it, Dad. I'm so proud of you. I'm sorry for pooping on you. You must be a handful at that age. Oh, they always are. But it's so worth it. Craig grabs River's arms again and waves them around. Also, I'm sorry for throwing up on you, Dad. How are you settling in? Almost done. New place is perfect. I never get too comfortable. It's really cozy. And the neighborhood is beautiful. So glad we moved here. And I'm even more glad that we're right next to my old best friend. Craig gives me a playful punch on the shoulder. Ow. I remember that hurting less in the past. Sorry. I've been doing push-ups and stuff. Carousel, how are you liking the neighborhood? It's pretty nice. Everyone's been super friendly, and they will get so much friendlier.
Hey, dude.
Seems like your daughter is fitting in just fine. Matt points across the yard to Amanda, Daisy, and another young girl playing. They're all sitting cross-legged in the grass, picking weeds and weaving them into little flower crowns. It's pretty adorable. The girl I don't recognize jogs up to us.
Hey,
What is it, sweetheart? It's a flower crown. I thought you'd look cute in it.
hey, dude.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Puts it on top of his head.
Hey,
I'm like, yeah, you're the coolest dad. You're the coolest dad. The girl stares at him, thinking it over. No, you're slightly less uncool than you were before you put it on.
oh,
Hey, Carousel, this is my daughter. Hello, I'm Carmen Sita. Amanda comes over with Daisy in tow. I'm sorry, as I said, watched Critical Role last night. It was so good, but it was so long. Yeah, look, I'm making friends. Are you making friends? You better be making friends. Yeah, actually. Amanda, you remember the cool barista from the coffee shop, and my old college friend, and, your teacher. Oh, hi, Mr. Vega. I didn't realize we were neighbors.
oh.
Yep. You still gonna give me that overdue term paper? Ah, great seeing you. Amanda finger guns her way out of the conversation like a champ. You learned the finger gun move from me. I'm very proud. Same. He's definitely a charmer. Speaking of which, where did my son go?
Sweet manchego.
Hugo looks around the party. You must finally spot him because his eyes go wide.
What?
Ernest Hemingway Vega. Are you smoking? Every time I am reminded that Hugo named his child Ernest Hemingway, it makes it worse because each time, like, he knows his literature. He knows what Ernest Hemingway did. Why would you do that to your child? Ernest is holding a lit cigarette. Nope. I see Ernest across the way. He casually takes a long drag of his cigarette and then flicks it into a gutter. Unbelievable. Excuse me. Hugo marches over to Ernest, and I turn my attention to Matt and Craig. Kids, right?
Hey,
Man, I do not envy Hugo. The last barbecue we had, Ernest tried to shove a sparkler down Joseph's pants. Nearly burned down half the yard. And then the barbecue we had before that, he actually burned down half the yard. And then it spread onto my lawn and burned down half of my yard too. Hugo walks back over to us, practically dragging Ernest behind him. Hey everybody, sorry about that. This is my Carousel, this is my son Ernest. Hello. Ernest looks away, sulking, his hands shoved deep in his pockets. Hugo nudges him impatiently. Hey. Nice to meet you, Ernest. What grade are you in? Does it matter? Ernest. Okay. I'm in 8th grade. God, are you happy now? I'm sure you were just dying to know. Yeah. Good for you. Can I go now? I'm tired of talking to old dudes who blame my generation for the failing economy. Ouch. Ernest. Yeah, because I'm totally embarrassing you. Ernest puts earbuds in and storms off to stand in the corner. Well, that was certainly something. Seems nice. Hugo puts his head in his hands and sighs. I'm so sorry. He's having a really rough time. As much as I want to be the cool dad, I have to be the authoritarian dad, as he clearly resents it for. And he clearly resents me for it. I mean, I think a dad is a teacher. That's about as authoritarian as you can get. honestly, are any of us cool dads? Is it even possible to be a cool dad? What? I'm cool as a cucumber. See, that right there, you can't say that. My kids think I'm cool. But for how long, Craig? How long do we get to be the cool dads? No. I think we just have to accept the fact that as dads, we've become the machine we once raged against, and accept our fate to unironically wear socks with sandals. Your kids may think you're cool now, but the moment they hit puberty, you're doomed. Amanda's 18, and she still thinks I'm cool. I yell across the yard to my daughter, Amanda! I'm cool, right? Amanda just laughs. Keeps laughing. I see your point. As much as I want it, I don't think it's as important to be a cool dad as it is to be a good dad. We can all be best friends with our kids, it just doesn't work. I mean, look at me and Ernest. Our job as parents is to make sure kids turn out okay. Yeah, you're right. It'd be nice to have it both ways. Hearing these guys talk about this makes me think of my relationship with Amanda. We get along so well, but there might come a time when it won't be like that. Is college when that happens? Don't let us eat up your time, Carousel. Go meet some of the other people around the neighborhood. Okay, so there's Joseph and Damien, but I'm not here for them. So we're gonna do burger time, we're gonna finish it up. And without further ado, let's work some magic. And Joseph closes his eyes to... He does the flourishing flips. Like, we've seen this.
Nice.
So wild. So wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac. Okay, no, we've done this. Sunset's fun party, don't you think? See, I got a burger in me. I felt like I was at a networking event. Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. Yeah, that one. Can confirm. Sounds good. You and Daisy seemed like you were having a way better time than I was. Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Okay, this we're not going to go through. Because, yeah. Pretty easy, pretty easy. Work on some stuff, see how... Ooh. Throw a party. A real rager. All the other dads in the neighborhood are invited. I'll see if I can get you a spot on the list, but honestly, it's looking tight, and you may just have to wait in line. I know the guy at the door. I'll get in, no problem. I'm just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great. See you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope she does have fun. And I think the rest of the night is just hanging out. Yeah, Chip Gatman. Oh no, this is when he panics. Yeah, if I remember right, I just tell her that, like, I'm scared. Or I was scared. Because this is the same thing that I did last time. I'm just honest with her. Alright. I'm gonna go to bed now. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go off to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was gonna do it, and I didn't. I honestly just didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well, I'm sorry for freaking out on you. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team hunt? Team hunt. Because I like The good parenting. Okay,
Welcome.
so,
You've got dads.
oh, this is actually at about the 2 hour mark for me. So I'm going to take a break and I will see you in like, let's make it 10 minutes, like a solid 10 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back.